Everyone, welcome back to another Jules Unedited. Today I am doing the Charlotte Tilbury Emerald Effect eyeshadow palette. So let's just dive right in. I'm going to use my Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin, what's this called? Glow Serum. I'm going to add a little bit of color. I'm feeling a little pale, so I'm just going to put that on, rub that in. This is supposed to be very hydrating, which it is. It does have a little scent, but it doesn't last long, like it fades away. Yeah, I definitely need like color in my face. I'm gonna bring that down my neck a little. Okay. Now I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation, and this is in the shade 2N. I'm actually going to mix 3N. Let me get that real quick. I have 3N, and I feel like I want a little bit more color, so I'm just going to add a pump of that in there. So I'm mixing 2N and 3N to give a little bit more color to my face because I'm feeling a little pale. Use my It Cosmetics foundation brush, an oldie but goodie. And I want to figure out what kind of bronzer I want to use today. I haven't decided. Maybe my Chanel one. Usually I have everything out ready to go, but I didn't really do that. I just kind of started filming. So I'm going to use my Kosas Illusion color corrector. Going ham with this. And then I'm going to use my Kosas concealer in the shade, what's this, 3.8N. And just use that as my concealer today. I did the same thing for my Purple Lilac tutorial. I did the digital lilac one, was the last one, which is why my nail polish is that color. I'm kind of filming back to back, but I did put those in, I'm doing them in separate videos because I feel like it's just kind of cool to show you the combination of bronzers and blushes and lip colors and all that. Excuse me. Okay. Let me get a bronzer to work with because I did not. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use something new. I haven't used this in a while. It's my Fenty Beauty Matchstick. This is in the shade Truffle. This is very tough to blend in, but that's okay. I'm going to use my foundation brush to do it. It's a very like full cup, like not full coverage. Wow, I have like this something in my chest. This is a very long-lasting product. Couldn't remember what I wanted to say. And you do have to blend it out pretty good. I wouldn't say this is like 100% beginner-friendly product, but if you used your foundation brush, it's a little easier. It's a beautiful color though. And for the tones that I'm going for today, I think this is going to be perfect. Let me just blend this in a little bit more here. Let me take my beauty blender and just kind of blend this a little bit. All right, so I'm going to take my Glow Play blush in the shade Ginger Luck. This is MAC Glow Play. I'm going to use my same brush, the foundation brush, and just use this for my blush. Let me just move this. Okay. Make sure I'm centered. This is a beautiful shade. Love this blush. I love the formula of these Glow Play brushes too. If you have not tried them, I would highly recommend. My favorite is True Harmony, but this one's really nice too. I will go back to my face. Actually, yeah, I'll go back to my face. I'm going to use the Rare Beauty eyeshadow primer. And I'm liberally applying that to my eyelids as a prep for the eyeshadow. And then I will set that with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I'm also going to set my under eyes as well. Okay, good. And let's go back to the face. For bronzer, I'm just going to use this Hourglass bronzer in the shade Luminous Bronze Light. I'm using my dual-sided Hourglass brush for this. Okay. I'm going to use a little bit of this Global Glow by MAC. It's kind of like a highlighter. I'm just going to put that right over. Ooh, that's pretty. That is pretty. Take that down my nose. Just gives like a beautiful glow to the skin. It's so gorgeous. Okay. Let's go in with this eyeshadow palette and see what we can do. Let me get my brushes. All right, so I'm going to take this shade in the middle right here and use that to put all over the lid and in the crease. This is kind of just like a neutral brown color. I feel like this is a really nice starting point. At least for my skin tone, it's going to vary from person to person, but this is the one that I'm going to start with. I think this is a really nice neutral brown, like tan beige color. I'm going to put a little bit in the crease as well. I'm actually going to use this shade to contour my nose. Ooh, that's really a lot. I'm just going to use that brush and just take that into my eyebrow. Okay. I'm going to go over that with my beauty blender just to blend that in a little, because I went a little bit overboard there. But I do think that shade is a perfect contour shade, so I wanted to try it. Okay. Now I would like to use this darker shade right here. It's like a darker brown. And I'm going to pack that in my outer corner of my eye. It's like a C shape. And just blend that in with the rest of my eye. Don't be afraid to use your finger, but I am just kind of creating that C in the outer part of my eye. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm just packing it in, that I will blend it more after. Just want to make sure this is plugged in. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to take that original brush that I used for the crease shade and just blend these edges out. Definitely got to blend. Okay. Now I want to take a little bit of that first shade that I went in with right here. Put that underneath my eyes. Pretty. And I do want to intensify the outer corner of my eyes and the outside outer corner with the darker brown in the palette. Okay. Now for these fun shades. I'm going to use this shade right here. It's a molten satin color. It's kind of like an olivey green, and I'm going to use that on this outer part of my eye. Okay. Pretty. And then I'm going to use this green shade here. This is a Diamond Dimension. Looks like this. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm going to put that in the middle and blend that in kind of with the other shade I just put down. This is a pretty shade. Now I may not use like every shade in the palette, but I'm sure I'll be using these throughout the year, so be on the lookout for those videos. I'll sprinkle them in here and there. And then I want to use this shade right here. Wow, look at that. That is intense. I'm going to use that right over that green shade I just put down and bring it in a little bit in the inner corner. That definitely makes it pop. That is really pretty. Really, really pretty. Wow. Let me use a brush to intensify this. I want to bring it up a little bit further in this like little socket here. I'm just going to blend out these edges a little. Wow, that's gorgeous. Okay. Now I'm going to use my MAC stack in Chestnut. I'm not going to curl my lashes because I'm being lazy. But this does give like a very voluminous look anyway, so I feel like you can get away with not curling your lashes with this particular mascara. But I thought brown would go really well with this look. Ow, I just got that in my eye. Ugh. And I just got mascara like all the way on the bottom of my eye. Okay, I'll fix that up. I'm going to use this on my bottom lash line as well. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit more. I need something more. Well, let's do lips, actually. So, what do I want to do for lips? Let's see. I kind of want to use this MAC Iconic Photo. So I'm going to use the shades. Let's see here. Okay, I'm going to use the shade Chestnut. This is MAC Chestnut Lip Liner. And just blending that in a little. Okay, and then I don't know if this is going to be too dark, but this is the Iconic Photo. I feel like that's pretty, but I feel like I just need to like tone it down or something. I'm not sure. Let me try and figure this out here. Before I do that though, let me just clean up where I had like a little mishap under there. Okay, and then let me just separate these lashes right here because they just like to just clump up on me. Let's see if I put like a little global glow on my lips. That's pretty. Now I feel like I just need like a little bit of a gloss. So I think I'm going to use my Dior in 49. I think this is like a copper color. This is what that looks like. Just gonna put a little bit of this. Just mixing and matching. I may take a little bit of this Iconic Photo, put it on the back of my hand, and then I might put a little bit on my cheeks. See if this works. I'm gonna take my foundation brush that I was using and see if this, yeah, that's nice. It kind of like ties everything in together. Don't be afraid to use your lipsticks for bronzers or blushes because it does work. Look at that. That is nice. Use a little bit here. Okay, that is pretty. I really like that. Now I just really want to add a little bit more green. I want to like kind of intensify. I think I want to bring some of that shimmer shade on the bottom. So I'm going to mix these two shades right here and put that right in the middle of my eye. And then I also want to take, let's see if we could try, well, look at this. I'm going to put some of that on my eyelid too. I'm just kind of putting that over because I want to see how all these perform. Ooh, that just made it nice and green. That was very nice. Definitely need an eyeliner to tightline here. So I'm trying to figure out which one to go with. But yeah, ooh, that green. So this green here in the middle is stunning. Okay, let me see. Oh, I have to find, let's see which one I want to use here. Probably should have gotten this ready to go before the video. Okay, so I have this Charlotte Tilbury Green Lights. So I want to use this to tightline my top waterline. That's good. Okay. And then I'm going to use the other side, which is more of like an olivey green, on my bottom lash line. And this kind of has like a metallic shimmer to it, or metallic finish. Okay. Let me add a little bit more mascara because I feel like the shimmer shades kind of messed with that a little. Okay. I kind of want to add Flesh Pot. Let me find it real quick. Okay, let's see, where are you? Flesh Pot. Okay, I want to use a little bit of Flesh Pot just to lighten this up a little. Let me clean that off. Yeah. That's good. And then I'm going to use a little bit more of this Global Glow over it. And then let me use a little bit of Stone from MAC and just contour a little. Just to create a little bit more depth. Okay, I'm satisfied. This is the final look using the Emerald Effect Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow palette. I have one more to do. It's going to be the blue one, which I have right here. It's called the Denim Dimension, so I will be doing that next. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.